Welcome. If you are joining us for tonight's match, this evening or this morning's match, you are here to watch Insaccs, which is Team New Zealand, versing. Who are they versing? Caution. Versus.
Versing an EU team.
Constant Motion. Is this a decider in round 6 to see who makes it into the top 16?
I believe so. Both teams on 3-2.
I believe yes, both teams should be on 3 wins and 2 losses, which also means this match being round 6 of Swiss, the last round, will be a decider to see which team of the two, Insaccs or Constant Motion, make it into the top 16, moving into the double eliminations round. We are currently waiting for Vanille to get in server, get her shit together and stuff like that. She is in server, waiting for me to get my shit together, as we wait for the final ready. If you're ready, Vanille, I'll tell them we're ready.
I'm ready. I told them I'm ready.
All right, they are looking to go live soon. Let's do a bit of a roster rundown. Caution you to do the homeboys in New Zealand, the Kiwis.
Yeah, for Insaccs, we got Pyromeski and Itos.
And for Constant Motion, we've got Innuendo, Silter, one of our beloved streamers, Krecha, and how do you pronounce his name? Minox. Bit of damage rolling out on the first hit through the spitter. This is a one match, is it not, on LA?
Yeah, one match LA.
This will be a nice and short game for all of our viewers. You don't have to stick around for a long home and away match.
Yeah, one of the very few neutral games this round.
Being a international tournament, usually teams opt for a home and away system, which the tournament supports, obviously, but then there's always some teams that don't like playing on that excessive red ping. So in this circumstance, we're playing on just one server.
Well, let's talk a bit about this next hit.
Yes,
Quad.
Quad squad. We have not seen a quad land so far in round 6. Correct me.
Yeah, I currently have a bet going with Sol.
Yes, you do.
The Frenchman.
Yes, you do. What is that, Sol? What is that,
bet?
What is that bet? What is that bet?
It's impossible to land a quad here. You're better off going for the death charge. I said if his team lands a death quad, I'll gift him 10 subs.
10 subs.
We have Jockey pre-spawn landing.
Oh,
that should be a death charge.
Where's the death charge? Where is that charge?
Got it.
Key. Get the death charge. Who is that? Krecha. A beloved, forever beloved, #1 Twitch stream
supporter. But that's this is what I'm talking about. You know, they had a quad there, but you know, chances of landing a quad there are pretty slim. So they just got, you know, Crutcher in a bad position.
Dismantled in all ways. That's actually what the second death charge I've seen. Maybe there were others. Second
Yeah,
death
second
charge
or
I've seen
third.
in that. This should be a very maybe they won't even get a tank. 69%. They have a 2-2 for this hit as the jockey goes in. Smoker from nothing really doing any effect to the survivors' health. But
Everything kind of getting melted.
is that a quad setup? I can't remember. That might be a quad sack.
That could be, and if they could get a quad here before the tank, or hit the 3 cap.
I'd like to see a team land a nice 3 cap. Oh, they might not even have time. It's already 65%, 67, 2
They're
seconds.
gonna have to
till
go, or
They
they
have to be-
could hold. Or they should
Oh,
hold
they're
at
not
this
holding.
point. But
They're not holding. The hunters land. Couple punches
Or the
rolling out. The car.
cars.
Oh wow, the car. The jockey. Some
Coach.
promising play. I think they had to either hold that quad cap or 3 cap rather, and wait for the tank to get in, or just use it fast because they didn't do either or.
Talking about the tank up in the hand of Mesk for Team Insaccs.
Are there
Just
worms?
get these hittables in.
There are no war rooms. Unfortunately, I have asked both parties, of which both have said no. Mess does hit that white car twice.
Baited by.
I think just baiting. It's just a bit of baiting. He baited us. The first one was, you know, red brain. Second and third was like, ha, got you guys.
That's it.
Mess, one of
playing
the
with his hittables.
stronger tanks, would you say, Caution, of Team Insaccs?
Probably not.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, as he commits all these cars, a nice boom landing onto Old Mate at the back. Innuendo.
Don't want to see him
car.
hit too much.
Sent too
These
far
cars.
back. He's going to be pushing the survivors into the back now. Rochelle has hit twice. Won't be able to cap. Oh! Ellis!
Oh, charges
Sergeant misses
missed.
Ellis. Now the hunter's going to be getting Rochelle. He might be able to get a car. If he's good enough, we'll get a helicopter onto Rochelle. Oh, he goes for Ellis. I wasn't going to land on Ellis regardless. I'm not too sure why he aimed towards Ellis, rather. Tank should be dead now. Coach just running the tank around. Might be able to get a car. Oh, big whiff. Should have been a white.
As we said, probably, in my opinion, one of the weaker tank players on this team, and kind of shows only getting 1 down against 3 survivors.
Come on, Alice. You got
Not
it.
really.
Probably had a better chance of just running in there without hittables and cornering
Yeah,
someone.
probably would have just opted to go in with as much HP as possible and just actually down someone. But nonetheless, constant
Filter with the
motion.
big balls players.
We might need these.
Constant motion, just pushing through here. Insaccs going in.
Boomer
Boomer lands on 2.
Nice double boom. Nice hunter. They should be able to back this up with a nice. Sorry,
Oh,
jockey backed up with a hunt. Oh, clear the man. Clear him. Pushed all the way forward to the jump over. Rochelle will go down. Good hit by Team Insaccs. Don't forget that this is a one match.
There.
So it's good damage already.
Yeah, Insaccs starting off strong. What are the actually rankings in this game? Aren't they really even? Like 21, 22?
And 22, yes. They are 1 rank apart, 1 seed apart.
Another 2 boom landing onto constant motion.
Important 2
Insaccs
booms.
hitting these booms. And should be going in with the tri-cap. Here it comes.
Hunter lands
Spider
on Rochelle,
rushing
Charger
in.
lands on Ellis. Smoker completely out of position. However,
Minox still
Rochelle.
hunted.
Rochelle,
Black and white in 2 hits.
Minic,
So,
forced to be black and white, yeah.
Insaccs probably be looking to get the kill there. If not the 3-cap. Should have a 2-2 on this.
Are you ever wrong?
I could be wrong here. But I'm not.
You're not
But
wrong.
I'm never wrong.
You're never wrong. 2-2,
They have-
bit of boomer, jockey and smoke.
Well,
the
that Boomer
bonus?
almost walked all the way in there. Should get 1 more hit before save for him, but constant motion
43.
doing a really good job to actually make it this far, considering someone got death charge before they even got to the ground floor.
Not much bonus left.
Should be a spit here, so yeah, 3-cap spit. Maybe look for a multi-charge here or something.
Something. Charger set up in the room with Spitter. Lands a
Charger's
nice,
whiffed.
nothing. Hunter does land on Coach though, who is the health bonus still, so will go in cap off of that. So
Come on your feet.
Hunter
Pretty much
makes
just
up
gonna have
for
the-
the lack of charge.
Just gonna have the bonus from the pills now, so still making it in with that 20.
Damn it.
This sting. This hurts. Oh, bark.
I'd be pretty happy if I was constant motion. Like,
They can't
that
be
tank
making
probably
safe
should have
room.
wiped.
If I was Team Insaccs, they cannot be making safe room with 3 survivors and a tank.
Yeah. 3 survivors versus a tank. Like, I think he maybe just played with his hittables too long. Or like even, I think when he actually did get a corner, he opted to leave him for the charger and then the charger whiff, which didn't help. But I probably would have just kept committing there. Like, there was no way he could have got away from the tank. Nonetheless, see what
ready up.
Insaccs can do on the survivor side now. 2-2 first hit with a hunt smoke, so too ideal.
Also opting to use a 2-2 setup with shotties and Uzis. I toss the captain will lead the front.
Oh, that hunter was really loaded.
Oh, good clears, good clears. Not too bad at this stage. Smoker will try pulling someone back into the spit. Boomer Spitter will die last, giving them a quad setup for the... What's the word they use? Crescendo.
The crescendo.
Crescendo.
Yeah, Insaccs taken first hit pretty well. A little bit of damage rolling out, but nothing too crazy. Just gonna have to avoid this death charge probably. Now I'm curious, we did show him a strat here for pretty much this kind of scenario, so I'll be interested to see
Bets
if they
for a
use it.
death charge? Stream and casters? Viewers and casters rather. What do you reckon? Death charge or no? Will we see death charge in response by team constant motion? What are your thoughts, Vanille?
Pika.
Well
That's a
said, well
yes.
said.
Vanille's seeing it. But see now, Insaccs are actually doing this, where they're just going to wait for this horde timer and then all the common are going to break down this wall straight ahead of them, so they don't have to really risk going this right way. So just going to wait for this.
Taking the
timer to
time.
run
Maybe
down.
they're actually going to wait. What we
Yeah,
saw
that's
earlier
what I
was
mean.
Team AD. Hmm.
That's
Good
what I was
strat
saying.
here.
We told them to do that if this kind of scenario happened, because they basically get this front wall opened for free. And then they don't have to risk going down this right hallway, which is just another death charge opportunity.
Indeed. Very well mentored to our very own boys. Now, can you explain the reason again to why they were advised to just wait out the horde?
This breakable wall, like straight ahead of, basically just, you know, you can go straight through here without having to risk going down this other hallway, which is a death charge spot.
Exactly.
With Hunters pre-spawned up here, probably going to look for a wall kick on whoever hits the button. Could maybe pull him through this open wall here as well.
Oh, that's a death charge! Is it a death charge?
Charger hasn't spawned.
Charge is not ready! What are you doing, Charge?
So Insaccs
Minix,
taking
I
that
think it
hit
was.
very well.
Opportunity was there. Opportunity was there.
Yeah, Charger was just too far away. So Insaccs looking pretty strong here on map 1.
I actually
Still got-
don't know how they didn't land death charge.
Or
It was
Knights
hunted
M2
for
there.
a while.
Pre-spawned.
Oh, what a
Uzi
skeet by Mesk! Might not be able to know how to play tank, but that Uzi
Got Survivor down.
doing work.
Rochelle.
So should just see Insaccs rushing forward. Should be one hit till the tank. Gonna be curious if Constant Motion are gonna opt to wait and try and delay them on the tank spawn. As we know, you can actually hit this alarm car straight over the roofs into the little alleyway here. So.
Where did the tank spawn exactly? On the other side of the fence?
Yeah,
Surely.
pretty much other side of the fence. If they get a good delay hit on the way back, you could definitely eat a car. Looks like they might just go in. Hunter's pre-spawned on the roof. No spit though, so Insaccs deciding to push inside, just taking their time, slowly pushing forward.
Pills here.
And they are waiting. So I like this play here. Although all the SI miss. Oh, bit of lag there. Is that just me? Oh, there's two boom. Oh, the jockey inside. This could be deadly.
What? Hit. Jockey's
They
still
just need
not
to fight
clear.
this
They're
inside now.
running circle. Now that forklift is not. Wait, I'm talking about a different map completely. Don't even worry.
So this
They're gonna have to fight in this room, aren't they?
this isn't a super horrible room, but they definitely all need to be shooting the tank. Kind of forced to go here after that two boom landed. So see how. Oh, they've actually ballsy run back here.
Balls up. They're out. Gone. They made the run back.
The other
Good
tank's
call.
actually going to have a lot less hittables as he just kind of fluffs his bin a bit there. Oh, he's getting baited by this car as well. He can't afford to get baited by this car either. He's already second pass. Already taken 500 chip as well. So. Insaccs in the commanding position so far, I'd say, based off this. As a nice car comes in.
Keep shooting.
1k chip already.
Like that.
Boomer shouldn't land here.
Boomer spawns on the other side. That car not cooperating with the tank's arm.
Ellis playing very cocky here against the tank, getting all this
This is
chip
good. I like to
possible.
see this aggression. They know that the tanks hasn't got a full set of hits.
Oh, no,
you
Mesk!
know what? My boy Mesk had to do something about the perfect situation the survivors were in, and is actually gonna eat a dip. Oh, that
Yeah,
helicopter
playing for the other
destroying.
team, and this could be another. It's a-
Oh, the car! Well, that car not hit Ellis. Hits
Oh,
Ellis
no.
now. The tank's actually got a bit of health to work with. This could
He
be
needs
a
to kill
wipe.
this charger. He
was
didn't kill the charger. Look at the charger's health. 27
Oh,
health.
no.
Shoot the charger, not the tank.
We're trying to support you boys, but you're not supporting us in return.
Shoot the charger.
Mesk playing for the other
Thankfully-
team.
They did enough damage to, you know, it's only like a 100-point gap, so it's all fine. But what did they all have? They all had at least 80 plus health just then, and they died to a 4k health tank. Gonna have
Died to
to,
a mess. That's what they
yeah,
died.
gonna have to flame mess there a bit. That was very questionable positioning from him, just sitting right out in the open where they could get card and just eats a car. So
Here comes a replay. Live stream you guys are watching. If you notice, Ellis has enough cover. He has about 3 posts or 2 posts in a tree. However, Mesk has his forehead. So not much covering to do.
So 64% tank gonna be after the boat.
You writing these percentages down, Caution?
So I'm definitely not.
Got him.
First
server,
hit
one
jockey,
server.
smoker charger, boomer. So no spit here on the first hit. So probably gonna let them get outside before they elect to attack. I'd say. What are your thoughts?
That boomer, I don't think this boomer should go for a rocket spawn, but it seems like it's going to do it anyway. I don't know if an arc from that distance will reach if the survivors go left. So, yeah, the rocket spawn's too easy to shut down. Maybe you should have positioned the boomer above the roof of the survivors. Easier for an arc or a worst case scenario, but not much damage coming out onto team constant motion. Pings are fairly even though.
Yeah, besides Itos, the rest of the pings are pretty even. Itos from New Zealand rocking the probably around 135 ping. So
When's the tank?
2-2 on this hit. Hunter's pre-spawned up top. Jockey's going in actually. Hunter tries to go in.
The hunter, land the hunter. Nice boom, a quad boom.
In the spit as well. Gets the block, so a bit more damage rolling out there onto the ship.
Nice boom from the younger brother of the two Kiwi boys, Key.
Reloading. Hey, I'm reloading.
That's actually a good amount of damage for
And
two
the
hits
brothers
considering.
doing all the damage at the moment as well.
Reload.
Yeah, look, not surprised to see him mess to the bottom end of the board.
Trying to say.
5 hit. Death charge? Question marks?
Reloading. Reloading.
Or not? We have a quad cap coming in. Oh, the jockey's already
Jockey
in.
up
What
top.
a good jockey! Great jockey. Another charge. It goes for a death charge. They had a momentary 2-cap with the jockey and the hunter. The charger could have easily landed a charge, but went for the 180 death charge.
Yeah, a bit ambitious there. Probably should have just gone for the charge. That would have been a nice 3-cap. Would have been a lot of damage.
That's actually a
rolling out.
pretty good jockey onto the mezzanine.
Yeah, that was. And it was one of the brothers because Itos and Mesk have not gained any damage.
No value.
No value. Whoa.
Whoa.
So
Thus far,
2-2
it's been
again
taken round.
with a smoker jockey.
Guns right here.
Kicking these 2-2s.
You gotta get the sack order right, boys. The jockey leads again with a nice quad. Oh, double boom. Looked like a quad boom.
Reload.
A bad amount of damage coming out.
Mesk and Itos still on the same amount of infector damage.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the brothers are just out there like, oh, you boys trying to,
There's,
you guys helping or
You guys gonna do something or
we just out here doing all the
bunch of
damage?
Jojis? Do they know how to get on top of the building? Ding.
Doesn't
Do you think-
look like it.
Setting up the charger from behind the temporary fence.
No spit here, so kind of need the
Oh, the
3-cap to
charger's
land.
already leading. Why is the charger? The charger's dead. Good DP, a 12 damage pounce onto Rochelle, and the boomer unable to get a proxy onto Rochelle. So there's a good bit of
unless
damage.
They could have wanted to sack the charger first, so they get it again, I guess.
Well, considering they're holding out the crescendo, they should have just synced
Now they
up
have-
together, really.
Potential to get a decent hit here with if the smoke charge syncs
3-cap
up, which it
spit off.
doesn't look like they're going to. Hunter gonna go
Hunter
for it.
going
Oh, they are
onto
syncing
the
up now,
roof.
so
Getting a bit of a sink, a charger. Unable to charge anyone. Smoker
That's separation
fairly early,
counts,
but
though.
Silto will be in the corner with the spin.
I'm a reload.
So
he's gonna have to pop his.
Hey, it's a spitter. Hey, some guns here.
Tank should be up as soon as they get on the other side of this staircase or
going
around the
back
boat
for a
area.
bit of ammo
Weapons here.
from the HR.
I mean, I don't know why they went back when you can get it at the front,
forward.
you know?
Get out the other HR. Dudes. Tank in the hands of Key.
Probably
Kiwi
one of the
boys.
better tanks. Good with hittables,
Yeah.
good at punching people.
One of their consistent tanks, maybe.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Not as lucky
It's
as
like
his
they're
brother.
actually set up on the bridge. Oh, what is this
Oh,
charger?
What is this charger?
Oh, he's
doing?
landed!
The charger! The charger lands on Coach. Boomer also landed on Coach.
This boomer's just going to town on
Silto
Coach.
just popping the rough end. Why have they saved that jockey though?
Reloading.
Mesk?
I'm not sure. Unless he's going to try and get a hang here on the way back, I guess, maybe?
That's ambitious, I think. Both teams staying clear of that minigun.
Now, the
as
real
they
question
should.
is, are Insaccs going to know how to path their tank here? Or are they just going to run it in?
I think the charger is showing. The charger's ghost just showed the tank where to go, I think, onto that. The hedge, the ladder that extends all the way to the roof, allowing the tank to cross over to the bridge. So the tank is making his way. Oh my goodness, that would have been a death charge! Very close. Good good transition from the tank. A bit of damage, but
Kind of expected. That was almost a 3-cap, but also if that hunter would have went for someone else, that probably would have been a death charge. So Charger probably giving the hunter a bit of shit there, I'd say.
Why did the tank fall down? Tank did fall down.
Yeah, I think so.
Reloading.
Key making his way onto the bridge.
Still first pass, and Insaccs have a boomer, so probably going to want to get rid of that. As they do. Nice pop there by Silto. Still first pass, so doing well.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna drop the tank below 4k, below 5k. They are rocking 3 Uzis, so Keys just has to be a little cautious of his health. Nearly at 4.5. Don't want to lose 2k health before you commit this tank. They are. Oh, this is a good 3 cap. Separation spawns Hunter, Jockey, and the Smoker. The tank commits. Already dropping half its health onto 3k. The tank hits Coach away. Unfortunately, turns around and gets a few punches onto Rochelle. We should be able to get an in-cap on Rochelle, I'd imagine. Right by the water's edge. Unfortunately, Rochelle passed back into the tanks, towards the toilet, so it doesn't get punched off the side into the water. So.
Thanks. How old
Yeah,
you
I
want?
thought he was maybe going to get death punch there. I was a bit worried.
So did I.
But overall,
But,
decent tank, good damage. I think the SI kind of messed up a bit there. Hunter got the guy that was pulled. So a bit unfortunate there for Insaccs, but still, good damage. Ooh, charge gun for that death charge.
Ambitious.
The captain.
Unsuccessful.
Okay.
The Captain. Itos unable to solo death charge. This is gonna have a 2-2 with not the greatest of hits. Constant motion, have to be aware of the alarm that can be triggered if you shoot the bottom. Is it the bottom floor? The bottom floor.
Yeah.
Windows will trigger an alarm.
Does this ever seem like a good idea?
Bit of
So
horde.
don't have a good hit here when the charge is
don't.
sacked. They didn't decide to sack, so they've just got a 2-2 now still. So not ideal. And a
Boomer
pre-spawn
might
on
be-
the roof.
Oh,
Little Boomer
Key
looked for a
missing that
rocket.
jump spawn. This is a good opportunity for them to make it inside. Freebie.
Oh, nice boom though.
Good 2-boom. How about the Hunter? Unable to find
Hunter's in
someone. The spitter
struggle
gets
town.
picked off. Good
That was a
job
nice
picking off the
skeet there by
spitter.
Scratcher as well. Good spit pop, good skeet. Constant motion, just going to be pushing through the map now. Should.
Oh,
as-
never mind. Rochelle just goes down just after the death stairs.
And she's black and white.
I was just about to say they had just shy of 300 bonus, but now that's going to drop them down even further. By 10 points.
Another 2-2. I feel like I've been saying that a lot.
You've been saying it all game, buddy. 2-2 is the way to go, it seems like, for this match. Charger, what can you do? Jump spawn onto Nick,
Ooh.
misses, but a nice multi-boom. If anything, Insaccs have been doing a great job of landing these booms, but unfortunately, chargers are not landing.
It
Spitters
seems
are
like
often
every
landing.
time they
Solo.
look like they're going to land a charge, they miss, but then, you know, they do these ridiculous spawns and you're like, oh, what is this charge doing? And then it just lands.
Did push their bonus down though by 200, so
Reloading.
not much bonus making it into the
Oh, what a
safe
pop.
room. No proxy. Scratches for the Hunter. Bunts instead. The Jockey. Dead in the process.
This should be constant motion
Hogwash.
just getting
Man.
through.
50 bonus. It's not going to be a high scoring. Well, actually, they've nearly dropped 1,000 points. It's not too bad. Considering they only made distance. Oh, shooting each other towards the safe room. Just shy. Oh, just cracked 1,000 points. So. Not only do Insaccs need to make the safe room, but they also need a bit of bonus to reduce the deficit.
And I think they can make it. They did pretty well with a few of their hits to actually drop their bonus down this much. I'd say it's not the most difficult map to make. There is a few scary parts of the map with the death charges and etc. But overall, it's kind of open.
I'd like to see where Team Insaccs hold out the horde, the event, the crescendo.
Crescendo.
Night twist, doesn't it? Preacher, the tank, the man, myth, and legend who got death charged on map 1, has a responsibility of deathing all the survivors this round. That smoker's actually
Deathing them?
spawning. The deading them. Smoker spawned right in the corner. In a position where he can't get picked off. Only a bit of its head portion is maybe sticking out. Falls off the truck. That charge is positioned right above with the boomer on the survivors' heads. That's what I'd like to see. That's the charge I was looking. Not the charge, sorry. That was the boomer I was talking about, where you spawn right above the heads of the survivors. Easier arc. You don't have to rocket that boom in.
Yeah, the damage coming out for constant motion.
Not too bad though. I wouldn't be too.
I wouldn't be too unhappy. It's
Yeah.
probably could have or should have went for the 3 cap there. Charger went for the smoke.
Stole the
without
smoke guy.
spit,
Yeah.
so-
I think if you don't have spit, it's probably the best if you just go for a 3 cap instead of trying to get a smoke.
Boomer
charge
comes
on
in,
the
rockets in, gets the 1 boom. Hunter coming in.
2 cap in the corner. Who is that? Nick's
Luckily
got a
there's
couple bit
Hunter.
of damage. Itos. Capitan stuck in the spit. Loses a lot more health than he should have.
Yeah, no one clearing the common or the anything really. It was a really bad spread as well.
It was a
No
bad
one
spread,
killed the
but
smoker or the spitter when he got up. Had nowhere to go.
I think that spread would have only forced about 10 damage more, if anything. They should still be happy with the damage they've inflicted on Itos. Has already been forced to pop kills prior to the event, so. The boomer lands again.
Oh.
Both teams doing a good job of landing booms. The Hunter dies. Charge is ready, but I'm not too sure if the survivors are aware that the charge is up. Possibly Pyro heard the charger. Other survivors unaware.
Right, Charger gonna be looking for some revenge after map 1.
Here he goes. He hops.
Oh, he's fluffed it.
Reloading here.
And they had a spitter as well.
Fluffed.
Probably wasn't worth it at that point. Like,
It's gonna be a
yeah, I know you
2-2
wanna
again.
get it.
Reloading.
Giving them another 2-2. Boomer spitter. Boomer dies, but lands in the process. Onto
Yeah,
Pyro.
Insaccs should be
give
able
him
to
a
just
jockey.
push through here. Gonna spawn around
Hunter
the
lands
corner.
on Nick, but Spitter is nowhere to be seen.
Reloading here.
Unless they wanted a sack for a charger. This way they're going to have a 3 cap charge with a hunt. Sorry, a jockey smoker charger.
Weapons here.
Now, let's see what they get. Or if they plan on waiting.
Taking a little too long to shoot that tank. The barrel.
Give them a chance to get a charge. I said Crutch.
SI is just going to drop on their head, I believe. The smoker's already ready. Cleared fairly quickly. The charger
one of
spawned
these.
yonks away. Not too sure if that was the play there. They kind of rushed that. Ellis being caught a little separated, but cleared very quickly by Mescu.
Yeah, I thought he was actually going to be
Here they come.
going towards the back and trying to get the charge through the ropes here. Maybe doesn't know.
Not a coordinated hit there by Team Constant Motion. As Key's ping and Pyro's ping raises to 300 aside.
You hate to see it,
You hate
especially
to
on
see
Survivor. Boom actually lands there on me. Nice.
it. I don't even know if they're aware that the pings jumped up to 300 as a
14.
close to 3 cap lands onto Team Insaccs.
Decent SI here from Constant Motion. Put it in work. Put the sink.
Steady 300 ping.
Reloading.
For both the brothers.
Okay, so they've figured it out.
They've just realized, they're like, wait on, hang on a second. Those numbers don't look right. But yeah, as DD pointed out in the stream, both teams have been eating multi-booms like, over and over, so. If you're going to be eating boom on high ping, it's only going to make your life much harder trying to shut down the remainder of the SI. And on a map like Suicide Blitz, where most of the SI will just drop on your head, it's not ideal. A bit of banter back and forth between both teams.
600 on a good day.
On a good day.
$500 with good weather.
Momentary pause, just waiting for the pings to drop for Itos.
Seems like they've
Sorry,
dropped.
Key and Pyro.
We're back live. And gonna have a 2-2 up for
dropping.
constant motion. Charger Hunter. See if they can do anything here.
Boomer
Ooh,
positions
I
himself
thought that
a
was
little too
gonna
far
land.
away. Yeah, on ping you often find the boomer's range seems like it just increases. Charger spawns behind, uncertain of whether to go in or not, and now finds himself in a position of trouble. What's he gonna do? Gets dropped. Well taken by Team Insaccs. They're gonna push forward and spawn up.
Noticed a couple of these
Oozes.
chargers spawning in the other side of the
Way
fucking
too
map.
early. Well, they're spawning way too early. It's not allowing their support to provide a bit of a distraction. They just spawn in, running back. A bit of a, oh, look at Nick.
It's Nick.
Itos is running right in there. Like, you know what? I want to get
Needs to
right
be
in.
careful
This is
here.
a
They have
very bad
spawns
move.
up.
This is a very bad
Oh
move
my.
by the captain of Team Insaccs, who jukes the tank. He's gonna be close to dying. He's dead.
Dead.
Team Insaccs captain Itos with the great brain plays. His Pyro is also going to be punched into the water very soon. We'll just take an in-cap instead anyway, but...
Could potentially still kill this tank and make it with 3 people if
Rochelle,
Rochelle,
with the
superior
superior move. Key jumps over the tank's head. He's going to try to save his brother, but the charger is ready and the smoker just around the corner. This is going to be a death charge. Death charge number 2 against constant motion, and oh, he's hit for a home run. What a tank!
I don't
Not
know
what a
about
tank,
what a tank.
what a
I'd
survival
say
round.
what a throw by
What a
Itos
throw.
there. Insaccs captain just running into the tank like, I don't want to play this game anymore. Here, just kill me.
I don't get why he did that though, because they had such good health, considering the.
Oh, they
plane
could
on
have
Red
easily
King.
made that with bonus. Like,
I don't know what they did. I don't know what happened. Here we go. Insta replay. Tank.
there was just no
staring
need
at
to do
Itos.
that.
It's a fat. I'm not gonna
Absolutely
lie,
no
that
need.
was quite a long arm onto Itos. Initially, even though he'd positioned himself in a very silly position, and then runs out on the other side of the fence. You know, Itos could have just taken a few punches near the fence, but he ran out towards the water side. So, you know, they're just keeping the game interesting. They don't want it to be boring.
Still only a 400-point game, you know.
They're making it fun. They're making it entertaining to watch. You know, a boring old tank. They thought, you know what? Why don't we push the tank and just get hit into the water?
So we're actually going to see something I don't think we've seen yet in a match that I've casted, which is going to be the drop tank. So
Wow,
very
that's a
late.
late tank, 84 percentile. That's the first hit's going to be.
And it's going to be an Itos tank.
Oh, what a
nice
skeet! Feature! Yeah, nice skeet.
Oh,
onto,
nice pop on
Pyro.
the spit.
However, I agreed. That spitter misses out and getting a bit of maybe 30 damage, nearly 20 damage. Both, well, Team Constant Motion are running 3 shotguns. One
Could
Uzi.
struggle a bit here with the common.
And on Red Ping, they're actually not showing any signs of struggle. They've pushed through the first half of the mezzanine floor quite quickly. The Hunter pushing in, gets skeeted again. Silto in the hands of this time round. The Boomer gets popped. The jockey resets. Nick.
Whoa, Nick.
Reloading.
Yeah, so clearly didn't read the updated rules for this round.
I'm forcing Nick to do the circle again. You have to do the circle again. Oh, survives it this time round. Oh, what another skeet by Silto. Man's just landing his skeet.
Popping off.
He had the audacity to do it in front of both the tournament admins caution. What did you think? We're just gonna sit there and watch him do the glitch and be like, oh yeah, that's about right, yeah. Saved a bit of time, I get what he's doing, yeah.
Yeah, clearly didn't read the update. So,
I should have
took a little bit of
posted
damage
it.
going back around. Oh, you did?
No, I didn't. I should
Oh.
have. I didn't see it.
Well, nonetheless, we have posted updates pretty regularly.
Not
If
only
we
do you
find
have to
anything.
check the rules, people, you're gonna have to check the announcement. Check the discussions. We're posting this stuff for a
Check
reason.
the rules. Oh, nice jockey forward.
Nice, jockey
Good
around the
clear,
corner,
though.
the smoke, and the hunter, the multi-charge. Oh. Damage
Good
has been
damage
done,
rolling
however,
out.
onto Coach. Silto, the man of many skeets,
Reloading.
eating a bit of smoker damage.
Both of them pop up early, so just gonna get to this tank as soon as possible.
I mean, even though they did that shortcut caution, it was very quickly resolved. They just came back around, did the full circle, and game resumed. No harm.
Yeah.
done. Fastest way to resolve stuff.
Reloading here.
They recognise that they did a mistake. They're gonna go back. I just started shouting.
Reloading.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
How dare you?
How
The
dare
audacity.
Reloading.
Oh, what do they have here? They've got a Spitter, Hunter, Charger, and Jock. Pretty scary hit as they have to make their way through the kitchen.
Yeah, if they hit here though and they don't connect,
Is it even a kitchen?
they're gonna have a free drop, so I believe it's a kitchen.
I toss tank. Can he make up for his
Yikes.
total red brain on map 2?
I mean, survivors have pretty good health, so I could definitely see them taking very minimal damage on this tank. It's pretty hard to do a lot of damage without SI doing work. So.
Charger spawns up.
Oh, SI
ready.
getting
They're
baited.
pulled back very well. Well taken by Constant. Bunt.
Crusher
Bunt
eats the jockey.
unsuccessful. The Charger. What did the Charger land? Did he hit the bottom of the stairs?
Oh, nice.
Hunter
nice Hunter in
causes
the back.
separation. Rochelle's just going to run through, knowing that it's better just to run through this bit, take a bit of damage than a teammate losing about 30 to. I haven't seen this tank before, caution, on this on round 6 so far, so
Not a fun tank to play.
it's not.
Very SI reliant.
Reloading.
However, there are. I want to see if this team even hops onto the pipes because we did post that on the chat on the announcement.
Reloading.
They wouldn't dare.
They wouldn't dare, would they?
So, lack of Uzis here means lack of chip on this tank commit. So, usually if you had 2 or 3 Uzis, you could maybe drop this tank down about 2k health.
Itos is known for being juked a few times on his tanks.
Yeah, definitely known for having the short arms. So.
He lands his curves. He's good at his curves, but
Oh,
oh
nice
no,
pull.
here's a rock.
This
Here's
could be
a
the
rock.
commit.
Here comes the in cap onto Rochelle. Well done by that smoker. The charge
Oh.
landing onto Ellis. Pound gets a punch onto that charge. Actually land on Coach.
This
but
could be a
this is
wipe
actually
here.
a good tank.
Oh, he's
there's
whiffed
the
it!
one. There's the whiff we're talking about. I toss.
Still got enough
Damage
health here
has
to
been
wipe.
done though. Damage has been done. Skeet unable to
Oh, Silto not
to
getting
go out
enough
on the
speed.
field though. Oh,
he's
second
whiffing.
punch whiff.
Where?
Second punch whiff.
Right,
Oh, that was
this man's ankle.
nearly too good to be true. 3 in a row. It is a wipe.
Very
There's
good.
a nice pass to whiff.
Yeah, good heads up play there by the smoker for the tank. Gets a nice
Very
pull
well.
forward, letting the tank get the early rock and then very
That
early
smoker.
in-cap. So let's see if Insaccs decide to throw this round.
No water to
because
jump into, unfortunately, so they won't be able to cross that off the list.
but could definitely
That
see
was
a comeback
Pyro's
here.
Smoker. Well done to Pyro.
Yeah, very good heads-up play there by the Smoker.
But like you said, good opportunity for Team Insaccs to make a bit of a comeback. The map distance is 500 points, so that will only put them shy of about 250 odd, 60 odd behind Team Constant Motion. So not too much bonus required to maintain or get the lead as the Charger
Whiffs.
manages to charge the
Good clears.
wall. Pretty well taken. Skeet not successful. They're actually going to be playing a one bunt, two bunt, three bunts. They're going to be playing two Uzis and two shotguns. So this should help the red ping team this time round. Clear all the common. Although that being said, Constant Motion didn't really show any signs of difficulty. They made their way through this section quite easily. 3 shotguns. Even though we made them do it twice. Multi-boom, quad boom. Very nice by Creature. Smoker sets up below the Charger. It's a single charge.
2 cap lands.
Jockey goes for the reset. Jockey go for the reset. Unfortunately, does not execute. The Smoker still on the bottom. The Boomer gets a proxy boom onto Ellis, and Rochelle gets a nice reset. The Smoker does onto
Coach. Don't worry, I got you back.
Got you back. A bit of damage now rolling in, but not too bad. They are going to have a spit charge there for the next hit, so they have to be a little cautious. A scratch onto Coach, who is completely unaware that he got tickled by a Hunter, who he ran past. He just turned around. Oh, something that scratched me just then. Oh, free charge. The charges are pretty consistent in hitting them.
Decent
killers.
clears here.
Oh. Sucker he got stuck on air again, so Creature not happy with the fat hitbox. Afghan. You're gonna have to consider the fat hitboxes you've got on ping.
Insaccs pushing through, getting out into the. They can't really take too much damage on these next 2 hits, I'd say. Well, next 2-3 hits, they kind of need to minimize the damage that they're going to take if they want a decent chance of fighting this tank.
I just don't want to see them throw it, because they did something similar on map 2 where they took the hits pretty well, they took the crescendo pretty well, but when it came to fighting the tank, I think
they decided they didn't want to fight the tank.
They didn't want to fight the tank, they went for a dip. It left everyone questioning why they tried so hard to fight out the horde only to throw. By they, I mean Itos.
So Constant Motion going to have a quad here on the outside. So could be scary. Even if the tri-cap lands and they don't get the quad, could be a lot of damage rolling out.
Damage.
Insaccs going to have to play this one carefully. Hunter's pre-spawned up top. Smoker in this little room. Maybe going to get a pull through the window. Insaccs pushing forward. Here comes Charger. Rocketing. Charger's whipped.
Another tap. Jockey and Smoker nearly land in sync.
Good clears. Get out of sync.
Unison.
Good take there.
Good health though. They've got quite an amount of health. Quite a good amount of health.
Yeah, this is kind of the help they need if they want to survive this tank. Like once they fight this tank, it's pretty much maybe as long as no one goes slow, like 1 hit save for him. So. Two here.
Charge.
Yeah, this is actually not a bad 2-2 because they have the hunt charge spit. Ooh.
Boomer bunted.
Nice
I respect the bunt. Well done.
Love a bunt.
Hats off to Itos for that respectable bunt. That Hunter's already freeze one land with Pyro, but now Itos is going to eat that charge. The Spitter's not going to miss that opportunity. Pyro and Itos eating the damage.
Get out of it.
Oh, he took a bit of a foot into that spit again, but you know what? They've still got kills, 3 sets between them. It's enough to fight the tank, survive, and make it to the safe room. 670 bonus pre-tank.
they've actually got 3 shotguns, so... Oh no, they do have 2 Uzis.
Oh, Smoker
Oh,
nearly.
that was so scary.
Nearly. Oh, that could have been bad. Boomer does get a double boom onto Ellis and Nick.
Damn it, actually, if
Well taken. That could have been bad. They didn't really 3, 2,
Someone
1
actually
there.
panic dropped. Like, they both panic dropped.
Oh,
As soon as that
that's a
smoker went up. It was
panic
very
drop.
close.
wipe. Panic drop can cause a big wipe. This tank will be in the hands of Innuendo.
Innuendo.
Nandinduino. 2-2. Bitter, Charger, Boomer, Jonky. Jonky ends up landing on Coach at the back for a bit of tickle. Tank's just sitting around the corner. See some juicy curve rock. Unfortunately.
Oh, what a boom. See that
nice
range?
One boom. He actually might commit with this. A lot of common coming in from the front. If he commits now, it'll be a good chance to go in. Goes on.
Wouldn't mind seeing one of the shotguns blocking these spawns at the back so you can get this Uzi chip on the way in.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to keep the shotties at the front, does it?
Well, they've actually switched now, so I like this. Shotguns
Switching
blocking
it
this
up.
back spawn.
Charger, Smoker, and Hunter for this tank commit. The Smoker's actually going for a cheek. In goes the tank. Health. Ooh, they stopped shooting the tank for a while. Tank's still
what
got
an arm.
4.5k health. Nice arm
the
onto
separation
Ellis.
pull.
That Smoker's a little too early in my opinion. Nice down onto Ellis. Tank is now going to be
Farah
going
getting
in
close.
with very little SI. Charger will. Oh, big double charge! What a double charge! That is the wipe for Team Insaccs.
Oh no,
Oh
you hate to see it.
no! Of course, Meska's in the middle of all the problems of Team Insaccs.
Give me some help.
So that was looking so promising.
That was
right
so
there.
well. The tank only had what, like sub 2,000 HP?
He had 800 health when that double charge just landed.
God. Oh
You hate
my
to see it.
God.
It remains
Close
to be it.
score, 400 points, but a double charge landing there? Question mark.
I didn't even
watch the replay as the tank gets an in-cap onto Ellis, turns around and gets the. It wasn't even like that double that the charger spawned right in front of their face. He came around the corner. He actually spawned in the room where Ellis got in-capped, ran all the way around, and managed to pull off a double charge. So well
I
done
didn't
to
even
that
think anyone
charger.
shot it.
No
one
one
even
shot it.
it.
No one shot it. So recognition and hats off to that charger. 42% tank. Is that in the sewers? It is.
It should be, yeah. So Insaccs gonna have to probably get a wipe. Can't really afford the other team to make too much distance on this map, as it is quite hard on ping. A lot of tight corridors, and you know, anything plus spit will do a lot of damage. As they have a spitter on this first hit with the Shocky Charger Smoker.
Last
Gonna wait.
map.
Yeah, gotta make something happen here if they want any chance of winning this game.
They need a wipe with this tank, Team Insaccs, and they have to make the safe room. End of
Oh,
story.
nice shutdown.
Charger misses. Good shutdown by Team Constant Motion. A bit of separation on Minoke at the back.
Yep, pushing
However,
forward.
Coach does wait for him around the corner. Careful not to
He's
shoot
looking to get
this
to these
barrel.
stairs.
Good
Recap
pushing.
boom. Not an ideal setup for these indoor areas. Unless you can get this free boom. Yes, I go on it.
Charger misses again. Jockey does.
Jockey and Charger went for
Jockey
the
and
same person.
Hunter,
Boom
Jockey
gets
and Hunter
shut
go
down.
for the same people, but unfortunately, only the Hunter
Yes.
lands. Jockey gets cleared in the process. So Mesk
Is that Mesk
on the
or is that
Joji
Joji?
0. Mesk on the Joji 0.
Reloading.
So Pyro tank. Hopefully he doesn't AI this one.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Pyro's well renowned for AIing tanks in scrimmages, matches, and pug. Great
Just for
tank
no
though.
reason.
Great tank though. Great player. Great personality.
Yes, as long as he's not doesn't have any hittables to distract him, I'd say he's probably one of the better tank players on this team. So see what he can do.
Tank spawning in about 5%. Boomer spawns behind. Whoa,
Oh, gets
no. That's a classic Dino popping the
Into smoke.
boomer on the boys. Very good bunt, but popped on.
Charge spit still up. See if they go in here or if they wait for the. Oh, they are going in here. Oh, triple charge from Key.
Oh my! Oh, the spitter got shut down by
Silto.
Silto.
Spitter was late anyway. As soon as that triple charge landed, really needed to just jump in there and try and wall bang it.
Mate, what a charge!
Yeah, really good charge from Key. Just a shame that the spitter
Oh,
wasn't there.
oh,
The jockey's
jockey,
actually getting
the jockey.
jockey forward.
Ooh.
Boomer's coming in. Nice
Oh,
pop there.
nice shutdown. Itos send back to the heavens. This is actually good damage now onto Team Insaccs, not Team Insaccs, Team Constant Motion.
Oh, Pyro's looking to. He's just running in. Maybe looking to catch one of them.
Oh, he might be able to jump off the ladder and catch Coach off with the long arm.
Oh, this is looking really
ambitious.
bad now.
This is not looking good anymore. He had the play, he had the idea. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. The survivors don't actually need to. Why didn't he go for a ladder punch? Misses the first punch, Pyro. Lands the second onto
This
Coach.
tank's dead.
And
1500.
punch. He gets an in cap onto Coach. Unable to get the wipe here. Tank not going for these ladder punches for some reason, but you know what? He gets shredded.
This long. Let's get you on your feet.
Not
He gets
too sure
shredded.
what that commit was though.
That hit the
Very. I mean, I guess he wanted to try and catch them, but once he dropped down into that tunnel, he kind of had to commit. Otherwise, then he's just given them a chance to chip him again. But oh wow,
ammo up here.
That's a wowzer. Big risk, big reward. However, if you don't pull it off, that's what it's looking like.
it looked like a dud. Oh,
Dudley.
nice.
Oh, he's stuck. He was stuck in the spit for a bit, Silto.
Someone actually, one of his teammates actually popped the boom on him, causing him to get
Another
stumbled
pop.
and spit.
Another pop. I feel like
Dino
this is just
pop.
me and Dino all over again. A bunter boomer, he pops it on my face. Or is that dead? I can't tell.
It's easy to blame Dino. So, potentially a good hit here. Charger, Spitter, Hunter, Jockey. I hope they don't plan on going in this big open. Okay, they start moving. Nice.
These bowling balls, mind you, they're dangerous.
Danger.
Wait, really?
You walk into that with a survivor or an infected, you're not getting past it.
The
It's a solid
box?
prop. Yeah,
Yeah.
a bowling ball. It's a solid prop. You can cover the door.
Ooh.
By the
Big
way,
clear
that's
on
not
the
allowed. So
charger.
if you guys are thinking that you guys can stack the door with bowling balls, that's definitely not allowed. So don't even think it. All I'm saying is you could cover that door with bowling balls and that tank. Obviously, the tank can punch the balls out of the way, but you know, if you're a
Yeah,
survivor running backwards, you hit
Can
that
it
ball.
impact you? Like,
Nah, it does 1 damage, I think,
Oh, one
doesn't it?
damage.
Caution, we tested it.
Yeah, one damage.
Yeah,
Reloading.
it does 1 damage, but it completely ruins your momentum if you're running. So I could get stuck on something.
Reloading here.
So back to the
Balls of fury.
game. No. Looking pretty on point here on map 4.
430 bonus. That is a good amount of bonus. Damage and health bonus split Harvey.
So So Infected just waiting. Don't have a spit, so just gonna wait for everyone to get outside. Coach is out.
Can neither
Boomer
confirm nor
rocket
deny
again.
Dino. I don't pop boomers on teammates. A nice
That's
charge
two
and a
cap.
hunter in unison. Oh, 3 cap, momentary. Nearly?
Yeah.
Regardless,
Momentary 3 cap.
Minoke is down.
Minoke.
We gotta get you back on your feet.
Thanks,
So
Minoke.
lost all their DB. So all health
Ooh, they
bonus now.
have.
Reloading.
Crouch
The
and
HP.
innuendo.
Inando
60s.
and Krycha. Minoke means chicken. In what language? In the Filipino dialect? Tagalog. Tagalog? Yo,
Oh,
learned a
who's
new
this
word.
dude?
Reloading.
Dane, Ipunani. Tagalog? Minoke means the chicken.
Oh yeah, can I get a confirmation from
Okay.
from Dino?
That one hurt.
Dino, if you can confirm that Minoke or Minok or however, how do you pronounce vanille?
Reloading.
I don't want to say it.
Beat my ass,
I
kid.
might
Do it,
say
because I'm pretty sure he sounds just as dumb. Not that you sound dumb, but Minok. Does that mean chicken, Dino, or whoever else in stream is a Filipina? Dino does not know what it is. Dino's got no clue. He's uncultured. Nice double charge and Jockey, Smoker, and Spitter all landing in unison. Destroys their bonus. However, health bonus stands strong. Double in cap. Can this be
One up,
The end.
one down.
up, one down, up, down, up, down? A nice Spitter onto Nick and Coach, destroying a bit of the health bonus. 200, just over. A few scratches onto Rochelle.
Scratching the
Oh, why are they going for the damage bonus?
Oh, they killed him, I guess, but
Oh, he's deaded.
Coach, you better get up there.
onto the train, Coach!
What?
Get onto the train, Coach!
Just
Just
get
making
up
it
there.
onto the train. Bonus does drop now to 130.
Still so scaring us there.
There. You know, word of advice, if you're on the train making your way to free and you stand a little too close to that sentry gun, to the minigun, you will die.
Yeah, that's constant.
You will be death.
With
Deaded.
136 bonus.
Killerino.
725 chapter score.
Okay.
Looking pretty impossible here for Insaccs. I think they had their opportunities this match, but
524 bonus to win. Map gives you a total of 1200 bonus. Do you foresee your fellow
no,
fair incomes,
no.
your whakatanis,
Too many chokes on this map to take, you know,
you're
too
ruling
much
them out
damage.
too early. Look at that cheeky smoker spawn though. I haven't seen that one. Behind the barrels.
Oh, yeah, cheeky.
Cheeky smoker spawn, the jockey and the charger.
Oh, charge.
Completely whiffed that charge after the smoker and jockey did such a good job of landing. Even though they stole each other's targets, but oh well. Have to just chip away at the burns, I suppose.
I mean, this win definitely isn't out of reach, but just based on how they've been playing, I would say they're not going to win. Love to be proven wrong though.
Mate, I'll support the boys. I reckon they've got this. As long as Mesk and Itos don't
Oh,
have
nice
anything to
jockey
do with-
forward.
Nice jockey, Coach stuck in the speed.
Oh,
The
he's getting
Hunters
blocked
is
by the
chill-
Hunter.
The Hunters is chilling. Where are you going, sir?
Oh, you're trying to get through this door here?
You trying to get
Slap.
through this? Oh, don't mind me.
That's gonna be Mask
we
losing
love
a
both the
ton of
teams.
health.
Free goddamn loot.
Mask losing more
forward.
health. Tank in the hands of Silto.
Oh,
Boomer, cheeky, around the corner. Unable to land on anyone.
I think they're pretty happy just sacking this for a spit.
Reloading.
Oh, this could be danger. Would they? Oh, I'd be happy to see a charger coming from behind, to be honest. while they're still baiting and whatnot.
Yeah, I think charge from behind could work. Or Nick is actually blocking it fairly well. So.
Come on, do it. Oh,
nice
charger,
shotgun on the charge.
ambitious. Rochelle just swimming in that spit. The goo, the doo-doo.
They need
Pushing
to
forward.
go fast here and get the
Spawn
tank
up the tank real quick, Pyro, come on. Spawn it up.
Look at this
Get away.
chip onto everyone except Key though. Pyro on 49, Mess
He's just like, is my
47,
team here to
Michael's
win or
55.
lose? I don't understand. He's trying his hardest out here to keep his health, to preserve his health. And his team out here being blocked by hunters in corridors.
Oh, nice Uzi skeet there by whoever Nick is. Who's Nick?
Key,
Key.
of course it's Key. Nice single boom as well. So
Shuts out the
tank is gonna be
charger as well.
rolling
He's
in.
like, is my team even in the game or is it just me killing everything? Let's check the MVP. 43% for Key.
Oh, Key. Doing the work.
And then these brothers got the other two. 42 common and 52 friendly fire. Well, not 52
Percentile.
friendly fire. but
Percentile. I was gonna say,
percent.
you gotta drop percent at the end of that, brother. Tanks are rolling in.
Early
Smoker
pull
unable to get an
misses.
Early pull. Tank goes for the ladder. Second time lucky. The smoker. Oh,
Oh,
with
the
the punch
juke.
onto Nick. If he jumps here, Nick, he will be punched into a... Oh, no, Nick's not jumping. Jump. He does
he's
get punched into a lucky location. Well done, Key. Outplaying the tank. No one's shooting the tank, though. The tank has to be shot. Oh, they are shooting the tank. They're wrong. No in caps on the tank. Is this the comeback caution? No,
I
it's
mean,
not,
that-
because they only have 40 more bonus till they lose.
Yeah, it's
Oh, no. It was looking so good.
it's GG. No re.
No re.
Best they can hope for is just, you know, making the score a bit close. I think their main opportunities that they lost were on maps 2 and 3. Definitely could have made map 3. Oh, nice charge. Smoke charge landing there with the spit. Gonna block him in there. Pyro's just getting handled by this SR.
Come on, man. Don't shit yourself over this. You gonna be okay? Let me get you up.
Hey, thanks. Something's gotta break our way.
So, Insaccs just pushing through. Nice pop there by Pyro. Charger and Hunter going in. Charger misses. Hunter lands at the back. Everything insta cleared.
Well cleared as we
Self cleared.
make our way towards the end of this match. Anyone has shout outs, feel free to send them through. I was on Do Not Disturb, so I didn't read a couple of these messages that came through. Please keep them PG rated. We have children watching this live stream. It is a Christian channel.
2-2 here coming in. Boomer's rocket. Nice pop there. Hunter set up inside for the wall kick.
Pyro
baited.
knows that hunter. We're all baited. Oh, that door. They're getting the 200 ping door. Oh, Pyro nearly eating that hunter.
Gonna have to go for the hero skip, and he's fucked it.
Oh, he's cucked it sideways, upwards, and right.
Good clears though, and look where the spit is. The spit actually missed.
Fitz taking some
Hit the
pages
chair.
out of Dino's book. First shout out has come through from player Anonymous. Shout out to Dudnosaur and the Dudley boys. I don't have to mention who that shout out came from, it's quite obvious. A bit of love to Dino from his fellow comrades.
Oh, nice skid there. Someone gonna clear the smoker or?
Someone clear that man, someone clear that man. It's a little difficult with shotguns at that. No surprise, the only one that goes down ever so consistently in this team is Mess.
He's the only one with an Uzi as well. So with that range, they just firing pellets. Like, oh, why isn't the smoker dying?
They've got the same bonus as constant motion did.
Not anymore.
Jazz
Oh, big
shouting
spit.
out to the cat. Well recognized.
What was that, Hunt?
The hunter was the brain of the
Big
big.
brain hunter.
The brain of the big. That hunter.
Well, get up,
I think both teams are fairly aware of who's won and who's lost, and which player is the reason to the absolute carnage.
Yeah, I think the Insaccs was kind of a different player each map, which is
Yes,
unfortunate.
indeed. Can't just give it all to Mess.
Oh, nice
when,
2-cap at the front.
God, are we going to see any charges land this game?
Apparently, you only see them land on tank.
Yeah, well, we did actually see 2 death charges, so to see a bit of something. Yes.
Very true, very true.
I need to get right.
So Insaccs just crawling their way through this map, just like let it be over. We've had
Black
enough.
and white is Pyro.
6 HP, probably dead. Oh, Uzi Skeep. It gets jockeyed.
Mess. Oh,
You can shoot, but can you bunt?
Dead. Itos down. Pyro on that 1 HP.
Don't even think about it, Pyro.
Where is he at?
I don't
There
think
he
you can
is.
start it with him up there. He can't.
He's gonna use the turret. He's gonna use it. He's gonna use it.
You wouldn't dare. Not in front of 2 of the admins.
Don't do it, mate. I know it. He's looking at it. He's looking at.
Help me out.
He's looking at the turret. He's gonna use it.
Help, help.
Oh!
Balls of steel.
Oh, look at the turret's been utilized. This is blasphemy. The turret was used.
Hey, I need some help over here.
It's against the bylaws. GG all around.
So
That smoker
GG's
thought he
rolling
was
out.
safe.
End of the
The
match.
smoker thought he was safe.
So iPad, if
Indeed.
you want to inform the viewers, what does that mean for constant motion and Insaccs?
Oh, constant motion are through. They're into the, well, they should be anyway, into the double elimination stage starting next week. Or this week, rather. What does that mean for Team Sack? It means that they have
Dead.
now deaded themselves. Oh, who's messaging? They are now out of the tournament. This was a must-win match for both of the teams, and unfortunately, they were outplayed by both Constant Motion and Itos's Brain. So, unfortunately, this is the end. And Mess,
Eating hittables.
forehead. So this is the end of the journey for the young blood Kiwi team from New Zealand. I'm sure we'll see them in many more tournaments to come. Probably not, but thanks
You
for
never
sticking
know.
around. You never know. You never really know, do ya? Now, before we do wrap up, thanks to Caution and Vanille joining this cast and stream, we have the much-awaited match in 3 hours. Who is it?
That
Who is
would
it?
be
Who's playing in 3
Frag
hours?
4, the number 1 ranked team in the tournament so far, and have yet to lose a game versus the up-and-coming Asian team, 5MO, been turning a few heads this tournament.
Definitely not seeded to what their potential reflects. They should easily be in the top 5, but this will blockbuster of a match. 5MO take on Frag 4, otherwise known as Pub Stars. I'm looking forward to seeing Pub Stars lose a match. Not gonna lie, I'm tired of them winning everything. So should be a good game. It is in 3 hours. Will be streamed by Sir, but stick around if you're going to be awake. Going back to this match, obviously it's wrapped up. Nothing more to say from me. Thanks for the viewers for watching. Caution and Vanille, any last words before we wrap it up?
Just thanks for casting, and thanks to Vanille for streaming the game.
All right, bye all.
Goodbye.